My name is Maneno Masi, and the business name is Special Action for Life Transformation, SALT. In this business, we are doing more of skills development, and the skills development is in tailoring, art and crafts. We have salon, and of course we also support these people that we have trained with micro economic support, let me say through loans, to boost their businesses, yes. So basically that is what we do in this business. This is my third year being in this business or in this organization. Okay, I can't really tell what got me into this, but I have passion working with people and serving humanity. And of course, looking at the vulnerable people who need our support. It's good always to be with them, hearing their challenges that they go through, and supporting them to see that you put a smile on their face. Something that actually makes me love working with them or doing what I'm doing now. I had a lot of challenges starting my own business. I had a lot of issues on resource mobilization, how I can start even from something small and expand. So, but from the course, I've learned that actually we have resources within us and which we can use to make a better living. And we should look at not the bigger things, but the small ones that we have. As long as we have influence, we have connections, we can easily move a very long distance together. Yeah. Thank you for the organizers of the training, our brother Gerald and Omia. I think they have made us great, and they have really connected us. And I'm always very appreciative to anyone who brings people together, because bringing people together is one way of knowledge sharing and actually developing together. So thank you so much. How I pray also that we have more of such trainings, because I know this was within a short notice, but if we would organize more of such trainings, it will help us a lot to grow our businesses, which might be organizations, which might be individual organizations or personal businesses. So we need this knowledge more and more. Thank you very much.
Can I have your feet for start? Hi everyone. How are you? All right. Yeah, this is Special Action for Life Transformation. I'm using it, not genus. The problem, it's a very long writing, but I'm looking at the fact that single mothers going through challenges in life. Many of them are poor and unable to support their children. They're often denied property and made to suffer because of the way most African societies behave. Like, single mothers do not own a land, not even a title, plus many other things, whereby at the end of it all, these women do not have even a source of income, not anything that they can have to raise their children and even to support their children to go to school. And others at the end of it all end up not raising children in the way it is required. Like, for example, the lactating mothers. So you find at the end of it all, there's no proper diet for them. So single motherhood is something so touching and so painful when you look at in African society, where many have found themselves to head their families alone and suffer to raise children alone. So that is the problem that we're trying to solve and solve. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. Vocational training, let me say vocational skills training and access to microfinance, that are loans, services. We are geared to restore the hopes of these women and their families. So you find that because of what we do, they get together, we have fellowships with them. So that is one way of also restoring hope into someone and actually giving someone a reason to live, even if you're a single mother. And then of course, that is exactly what we do. And then this is actually the solution to the problem that we are looking at. Providing vocational skills to single mothers residing in Arua town in fast life-changing trails like tailoring, salon and hairdressing and crafts. These trails have a high demand value within the community due to lifestyles and fashion trends. So those are some of the photos you see there of the services that we're offering, the solutions we're giving. This is a mother who is raising her children after the death of the husband. She was left with 6 children from the first picture up you're seeing there. So we were able to support her with our microfinance, and she's able now to raise her family through the business. And you see us skilling the girls. They're in the salon, they're in the tailoring, and those are some of the products. And we also give alms to the communities. That's why you've seen this old woman who is also a single mother being supported by the team. So our market opportunities are, when you look at our term is single mothers aged between 16 to 45. We're looking at 50% of them. Yearly we train around 150 of them. And then of course the sum is single mothers that are running businesses of their own within Arua Central and residing around the city. We're looking at 30% of them. And then of course the total market of 60% of the single mothers that are also residing within the city. And of course annually we train around 1,000 women in the skills and also giving out loans to them. And then of course our channels are these. We look at direct awareness campaigns in local churches, we look at local markets and local community gatherings, coordination meetings, partnership meetings, and use of social media. Of course we have our Facebook, our website, of course registrations. Most times we also have opportunities where we also share our issues that affect the single mothers. Yeah, of course these are also our customer relations. When you look at this, the free demands and the paid demands. And then of course this is still a continuation of customer relations. Yeah, so you find that what we are doing is skills training at the entry point. Then after training them, of course we also train, okay, they get the skill, then we also do the business skill training as an additional skill to them, because you can't train me in a skill and also don't actually show me the business part of it. After training me in a skill, tell me how I'll also make money out of maybe the training. That's what we do. And then of course we give them the microfinance services to boost that business so that they can already continue running their businesses to support themselves. And of course, how we retain them is the continuous awareness, especially on trauma. Trauma is something that affects many single mothers. So with the continuous awareness creation helps them to get out of trauma. Yeah, so our revenue streams are here. When you look at the financial performance, the past 4 years, the financial projections for the year, like the 2 years and the others ahead. So when you look at the blue, it shows the annual expenditure, then the orange is annual income, and then the profits or loss is the one which is in gray. So I'm not going to talk much about that. The competitive analysis, one thing is the uniqueness in the mode of service delivery or the service delivery. Yeah, most of the things that we do are very unique in a way that we have the youth section, as you see there. They go out for outreaches and they take physical basic needs to these women or to these communities. And then we also have the skills that we're impacting in them. And the down photo there shows passing out of some of the students, because after the training we support them with a machine. So those are the youth or the women who were supported, and they go home already very happy. So our timeline is here. So we have done a lot in skills training. We have supported in loans and the numerous and business skills training. So that is what I can say about our timeline, and the numbers as you have seen up to date. You can support us by donating to support the single mothers and other segments as in our story. You can also pray with us. Prayer also can move a mountain. Sponsor a single mother skills training, follow our stories and give feedback. More mentorships and what training sessions like this would also help us to move this journey together. So this is the team that we have. I'm the executive director, and then I have a finance called Florence, then she's the field officer, then Simon is our board vice chair. So this is what I can say about salt.
questions?
I was a little bit lost.
Two more.
My question was, how do you make money? But because it seemed, I don't know how others view it, but it seemed to me as if they are a mixture of NGO and a business. So how do those girls come in? Do they pay a fee or
Yes.
they don't pay a fee for the training?
They pay.
Okay, because that's come out clear. I was just wondering how you make money.
Yeah, they do pay.
Okay, then you did in grants?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why you can tell me.